because July 20th is coming up, can you just kind of tell me what you understand about Stauffenburg and the July 20th plot and how that played out?
Yeah, I very much don't like to have to ever be in a position to say anything negative about Stauffenburg and his co-conspirators. I think they were heroic, absolutely courageous and wise. I think it was just really, really bad luck that the bomb in the briefcase got, when Stauffenburg left the room, it was in somebody's way, and they put it behind a big solid leg. This was a table that didn't have 4 legs, it had 2 big solid legs. Imagine an old library table or something. And somebody put that on the other side of this solid oak leg from Hitler. They were also they were in a different place where they were intended, where the meeting was intended to be. There was some trivial reason why they'd moved it to a shaky little frame box of a shed, a shack.
Which gave way.
Which just blew out its roof and its walls, and so the blast was expended into the air. So there were all kinds of physical reasons why this happened. It was just really, really bad luck, I think. So I have the greatest admiration for those people, for their courage and for the sacrifice, because it was a bloody retribution. Stauffenburg himself was gunned down in the courtyard of what was the equivalent of the Pentagon in the so-called Bentler block in Berlin. It's now in the Stauffenberg Strasse. The street was named after Stauffenberg. There's a spot there where he was put up against the wall and shot. And in that building, incidentally, up one flight, on one whole wing of the building, there is a memorial to the resistance to Hitler. And it's interesting that the very first room that you come to is the room dedicated to Helmut Hubener. So Hubener and Stauffenberg had a lot in common. The big difference, of course, was that Hubener chose to be nonviolent. I think I share Günter Grass's view that what really needs to happen in these kinds of cases, where a country's been taken over by a demagogue, all other sources of information have been quenched, destroyed. People don't know what's true and what's not true because they've been, the Nazi propaganda apparatus is legendary, right? Probably, if you look back on it, it's the most thoroughgoing, scientifically hard-driven propaganda effort that was ever done. There were absolutely no other sources of information in Germany. So here's Hubener with his shortwave radio, suddenly listening to the BBC. The point is that happened to be his medium. It fell into his hands. Stauffenberg had a bomb.